Have you ever felt a chill instead of a thrill when receiving applause? It's a strange sensation, isn't it? In the moment of praise, while everyone is clapping, a whisper of doubt creeps in. This raises the question, is the support you receive genuine or simply a mask for something darker? Some applause can conceal insincerity, and it's vital to recognize these hidden currents even when they are masked by smiles. When you receive applause, you might expect joy and validation. But sometimes that validation comes with strings attached. Consider a time when you shared a success only to feel a tinge of unease in response. There's that subtle energy that contradicts the words spoken. It's as if applause can be a double-edged sword, one side celebrating your achievements, the other hinting at envy or resentment. This duality can leave you questioning not just their intentions but your own worth. Are you measuring genuine connections, or are you lost in the applause machine? Understanding this unsettling truth empowers you. Acknowledge those emotions; they tell you more than mere words can express. When you sense negativity lurking beneath the surface, trust your instincts. True support resonates with love and encouragement, not a shadow of judgment. So the next time you hear applause, pause and reflect. Is it coming from the heart or merely a hollow echo? As you navigate your relationships, remember, the right applause will always make you feel lighter, not heavier. Stay attuned to subtle signs. They reveal much about those around you. Carl Jung's concept of the shadow reveals the hidden, darker aspects of our psyche that often lie beneath the surface. These shadows can manifest as feelings of envy and resentment, typically directed toward those closest to us. Understanding this part of ourselves is crucial. It holds keys to both our challenges and our growth. The shadow comprises traits we tend to hide or deny, emotions deemed unacceptable or undesirable, yet they passionately influence our interactions. We all experience moments of jealousy, especially towards friends or loved ones achieving what we desire. It's a natural impulse, but when left unchecked, it can breed resentment. Consider how quickly jealousy can shift a supportive relationship into one filled with negativity. When we act out of our shadows, we may project our insecurities onto others or undermine their successes. Recognizing that these feelings are a part of the human experience allows us to confront them honestly, paving the way for healing and deeper connections. Acknowledging our shadows doesn't mean we should succumb to them. Rather, it provides us the opportunity for transformation. When we recognize these darker feelings, we can either choose to confront them or let them linger in silence, affecting our relationships. Cultivating self-awareness helps us respond to envy not with sabotage but with inspiration. Embracing our shadows leads to true authenticity and can deepen our relationships, marking the path towards self-mastery and understanding. Emotional manipulation often hides in plain sight, disguised as humor or playful banter. Sarcasm and contempt are the weapons of choice for those who wish to undermine others without direct confrontation. While it may seem harmless on the surface, this type of communication can leave unseen scars that affect one's self-esteem and mental well-being. Paying attention to the subtleties of such exchanges is essential, as they may mask negativity behind a veneer of joking. Consider how easy it is to brush off sarcasm as lighthearted fun. Yet beneath that facade lies a deeper motive, quietly redirecting the balance of power in a relationship. Those skilled in emotional manipulation might use humor to deflect responsibility while making others feel small. This behavior creates a toxic cycle where genuine support is replaced with veiled criticism, causing confusion and a sense of inadequacy in the recipient. Recognizing these patterns is vital for maintaining emotional health. Being aware of emotional manipulation empowers us to address it constructively. When sarcasm and contempt surface, it's crucial to evaluate the intent behind the words. Understand that you deserve relationships where communication feels honest and uplifting. By calling out manipulative behaviors and setting clear boundaries, we reclaim our emotional power. In the end, fostering environments where respect and kindness thrive is essential for nurturing genuine connections. Subtle sabotage often reveals itself through seemingly innocent actions, such as a friend's forgetfulness or misguided advice. These little oversights might appear trivial, yet they accumulate, leading to feelings of doubt and frustration. Over time, consistent patterns of distraction or neglect can undermine your success and diminish your confidence. It's essential to recognize that such behaviors may not always stem from carelessness. They can indicate intention to sabotage your progress. Imagine sharing your achievement only to have a friend dismiss it or offer unsolicited criticism disguised as constructive feedback. This sends a signal that they may not be genuinely supportive. Even simple instances like forgetting important dates or failing to celebrate your successes can create a dissonance that is hard to ignore. This kind of emotional sabotage can leave you questioning the authenticity of your relationships and instill a sense of isolation during moments when you crave support the most. Recognizing these signs of subtle sabotage enables you to take proactive steps toward healthier relationships. Establishing boundaries becomes vital. You have the right to seek out connections that uplift rather than undermine. Don't shy away from addressing these behaviors openly, for healthy dialogue can illuminate underlying issues. As you navigate through your relationships, remember to prioritize those who genuinely cheer for your success, allowing yourself to thrive without the weight of sabotage holding you back. The unseen competition among friends can quietly transform moments of shared joy into covert rivalries. Instead of celebrating each other's successes, some individuals may view your achievements as threats to their own self-worth. This dynamic breeds an atmosphere of comparison where happiness is overshadowed by a desire to outshine, creating tension that is often unspoken yet palpable. It's essential to recognize this subtle competition, as it can significantly impact your emotional well-being. These silent battles often manifest in passive-aggressive comments or the withholding of genuine enthusiasm. Have you ever noticed a friend's genuine smile falter when discussing your latest accomplishments? Or perhaps you felt their enthusiasm turn lukewarm. Such reactions highlight a deeper struggle where instead of unity, competition prevails. Rather than exuding joy, some may feel compelled to keep their successes hidden, leading to a significant emotional burden. This behavior creates an environment where mutual support is replaced with an air of jealousy. Understanding the dynamics of unseen competition allows you to cultivate healthier relationships. It's crucial to foster connections where successes are celebrated, not resented. Seek out friends who uplift rather than compete and provide genuine encouragement. In doing so, you establish a foundation rooted in trust and positivity. Remember, the best relationships thrive on collaboration and mutual growth rather than silent battles. By focusing on shared victories, we can transform competition into celebration, enriching our lives and those around us. Surface-level kindness often masquerades as support but lacks the depth needed for true connection. This type of kindness may manifest as polite words or empty gestures intended more to maintain appearances than to genuinely uplift a friend. Recognizing the difference between superficial interactions and authentic connections is critical for nurturing relationships that foster growth and understanding. True friends go beyond the surface, investing their emotional energy and time to genuinely support you in your journey. Consider moments when a friend congratulates you out of obligation rather than genuine happiness. Have you experienced situations where the response feels more like a scripted performance rather than heartfelt joy? Such interactions can leave you feeling isolated, as if your victories are not truly acknowledged or celebrated. Authentic support requires engagement, being present during both triumphs and tribulations, offering not just kind words but also a listening ear and a helping hand when necessary. Cultivating a network of genuine relationships allows for deeper emotional fulfillment. When you surround yourself with those who show up for you both emotionally and physically, you create a nurturing environment built on trust and authenticity. Recognizing the signs of surface-level kindness helps you seek connections that resonate on a deeper level. A true friend celebrates your essence, supporting not just your achievements but also your journey, reinforcing the notion that kindness should always be genuine and never just skin-deep. The illusion of care often cloaks itself in the guise of concern, blurring the lines between genuine support and manipulation. This dynamic creates a situation where control masquerades as compassion, leading friends to impose their opinions while claiming to act in your best interest. When this behavior goes unchecked, it fosters emotional dependency, making one feel obligated to conform to another's wishes rather than following their own instincts and desires. You may find yourself in conversations that begin with concern but quickly shift into subtle coercion. For example, a friend might express worry about your choices, disguising their dissatisfaction with your decisions as affection. This manipulation can lead to self-doubt, causing you to second-guess your choices and eroding your confidence. Over time, this dependency inhibits personal growth, as one might hesitate to pursue their passions if they fear disapproval or judgment from those they believe care for them. Recognizing the illusion of care empowers you to reclaim your autonomy. It's crucial to foster relationships where your choices are validated and respected, allowing for healthy exchanges free from manipulative undercurrents. By identifying the signs of control disguised as concern, you can establish boundaries that protect your emotional well-being. Ultimately, true care celebrates individual choices and encourages self-discovery, creating an atmosphere where both parties thrive in authenticity and respect. Gossip serves as a powerful tool for character assassination, enabling toxic individuals to undermine others without direct confrontation. This destructive behavior allows people to spread unverified information and harmful narratives that distort perceptions and damage reputations. Often cloaked in the guise of harmless chatter, gossip can erode trust and create divisions, using the act of sharing secrets to create an illusion of intimacy while actually fostering alienation. In social circles, the impact of gossip can ripple through relationships, creating a toxic atmosphere where fear and mistrust reside. Instead of addressing issues directly, some individuals prefer to speak behind backs, reveling in the drama and attention that comes along with spreading rumors. This habit not only harms the target but also reveals the insecurities of the gossiper, who may feel threatened by their target's perceived strengths or successes. Such behaviors highlight a fundamental lack of integrity and compassion. Recognizing the power of gossip enables you to navigate relationships with greater awareness. By standing against gossip, you can cultivate a culture of respect and honesty, encouraging open dialogues instead of whispers behind closed doors. Choose to champion integrity among friends and focus on constructive communication. In doing so, you resist the pull of toxic dynamics, promoting an environment where everyone can thrive. Remember, the way we speak about others reflects our own character, and fostering positivity can transform relationships for the better. The emotional absence felt when sharing triumphs with unsupportive individuals can be profoundly disheartening. In moments when you should be surrounded by joy and celebration, these relationships instead leave you feeling isolated and invalidated. When you eagerly recount your achievements only to be met with indifference or dismissive remarks, it creates an unsettling void, a realization that those you thought would celebrate your wins are emotionally absent. This absence often manifests as a heavy silence or forced applause, leaving you questioning the sincerity of those around you. You may find yourself recalling personal successes, expecting a supportive response, only to encounter a lack of enthusiasm or energy. Such scenarios can lead to self-doubt and a reluctance to share future victories, causing a retreat into silence. It's painful to recognize that instead of experiencing joy, you must weather the storm of indifference from those you hold dear. Acknowledging the absence in your joy empowers you to reassess your relationships and prioritize connections that foster genuine support. Surround yourself with those who celebrate your achievements and encourage your growth, as they contribute positively to your emotional landscape. By doing so, you create a nurturing circle that amplifies joy rather than diminishes it. Your triumphs deserve to be acknowledged and celebrated, and the right people will make your victories feel vibrant and shared, helping to fill the void rather than deepen it. Nonverbal cues and body language often speak volumes about a person's true feelings, revealing hidden animosity despite the pleasant words they may articulate. While someone may verbally express support or happiness, their body language can tell an entirely different story. A lack of eye contact, crossed arms, or tense posture can indicate discomfort or resentment, serving as critical indicators of underlying emotions that words alone may fail to convey. Imagine sharing your latest achievement, and while a friend nods in agreement, their body language suggests a different narrative. Are they leaning away from you? Is their smile not reaching their eyes? These subtle signs often reveal the emotions lurking beneath the surface, such as jealousy or disdain, even when the verbal reply is one of celebration. Being aware of these nonverbal signals is essential for navigating social dynamics and understanding the full context of interpersonal interactions. Learning to interpret body language effectively can greatly enhance your emotional intelligence and interpersonal skills. When you tune into these cues, you become more equipped to gauge the authenticity of your conversations and adjust accordingly. Take note of the signals others send and reflect on your own body language, ensuring that it aligns with the messages you wish to convey. By fostering environments where both spoken and unspoken communication reflect honesty, you create connections that are not only deeper but also more trusting. Intuition serves as an alert system, a vital instinctual ability that helps us sense danger and navigate complex social landscapes, often described as a gut feeling. This powerful tool can alert us to underlying negativity, enabling us to protect ourselves from potential harm hidden beneath the surface. When you interact with others, your intuition works quietly, picking up subtle clues that may not be immediately apparent, helping you decipher unspoken tensions and unresolved conflicts. Consider a time when you walked into a room and instantly felt uncomfortable, even if everyone wore smiles and exchanged polite greetings. That unsettling feeling may have been your intuition kicking in, alerting you to the concealed animosity or unease that was not voiced. Our instincts are finely tuned to detect inconsistencies between words and energy. By learning to trust this inner voice, you empower yourself to make safer choices regarding those you include in your circle. Embracing your intuition as a reliable alert system allows you to navigate relationships with greater clarity and confidence. Begin to pay attention to your immediate reactions, whether you feel drawn to or repelled by certain individuals. By acknowledging these feelings, you can protect yourself from toxic interactions and foster connections that resonate positively. Cultivating this instinctual awareness not only enhances your emotional intelligence, but also guides you toward a more harmonious life, where you feel supported and cherished. Lessons from disconnection often arise from the stark dissonance between spoken words and the underlying energy present in interpersonal dynamics. Words can be soothing and persuasive, offering reassurances of support and camaraderie. However, if the energy behind those words feels incongruent, marked by tension, sarcasm, or indifference, this disconnection becomes a red flag signaling deeper issues. Recognizing this conflict is vital for emotional awareness and helps to guide our relationships toward authenticity. Experiencing disconnection can serve as a powerful teacher, urging us to listen more closely to our intuitive feelings about those around us. Reflect on times when you felt compelled to maintain a relationship despite sensing something was off. Often those instincts were trying to communicate hidden truths. By tuning into these feelings, you can discern who genuinely supports you and who may be contributing to emotional turmoil or conflict in your life. Acknowledging these lessons from disconnection encourages growth, resilience, and a proactive approach to nurturing healthy relationships. It prompts you to take stock of your interactions, seeking alignment between verbal affirmations and the energy they carry. When you embrace this awareness, you empower yourself to foster connections that are not only sincere but also uplifting. As you learn to honor these intuitive lessons, you create space for deeper bonds, ultimately enriching your emotional landscape. Setting boundaries is essential for protecting personal peace and mental well-being. Without clear limits, we risk allowing toxic relationships to drain our energy and diminish our happiness. Boundaries help define what behaviors are acceptable and create space for healthier interactions, allowing us to preserve our emotional integrity. By articulating these limits, we empower ourselves to prioritize relationships that nurture and uplift us rather than those that undermine our sense of self. Establishing boundaries can be challenging, particularly with individuals who may resist changes in the dynamic. It often requires courage to assert your needs and desires, especially when met with pushback. However, doing so is vital for your emotional health. It reinforces the message that you value your well-being and will not tolerate disrespect or emotional manipulation. Remember, setting boundaries is not about closing off from others, but about creating a safe space that fosters respect and understanding. Ultimately, boundaries pave the way for a more peaceful existence, freeing you from the emotional turmoil of toxic relationships. It's a proactive approach to life that encourages connections built on trust and genuine support. As you dedicate energy towards fostering uplifting relationships, you'll discover a newfound clarity and joy in your interactions. Embrace this practice of self-care and let boundaries guide you toward a life rich in authenticity, where peace and positivity can thrive. Choosing yourself and your growth is a radical act of self-love that empowers you to prioritize your well-being above external validation. In a world where seeking approval from others can often be tempting, it is essential to recognize that true fulfillment comes from within. This journey entails shedding the need for validation from insincere individuals, allowing you to focus on personal development and fostering relationships that genuinely support your path. Investing in yourself means embracing your passions, setting goals, and nurturing your mental and emotional health. Whether it's pursuing a new hobby, reading for personal growth, or taking time for self-reflection, these actions reinforce your self-worth. Surrounding yourself with individuals who recognize and celebrate your growth further enriches this process. By prioritizing relationships that uplift you, you create an environment conducive to thriving, free from the weight of unhealthy comparisons or superficial connections. As you embark on this journey of self-empowerment, remember that your growth is fundamentally intertwined with how you view and treat yourself. Embrace the notion that you deserve to be your own biggest cheerleader. The more you invest in yourself, the clearer your path will become, leading to a life filled with authentic connections and unshakable confidence. Ultimately, choosing yourself is not just about your own elevation. It sets a powerful example for others to do the same, creating a ripple effect of positivity and empowerment. The journey of self-mastery is a continuous process that invites you to explore your inner world and embrace your personal growth. This path requires self-reflection, resilience, and an openness to learn from your experiences. As you navigate the complexities of your thoughts, emotions, and relationships, remember that each step you take is a vital part of your evolution. Sharing your journey with others can not only provide support but also inspire those around you to embark on their own quests for self-discovery. Consider the value of community as you pursue self-mastery. Discussing your experiences, struggles, and triumphs fosters connection and understanding. It's through these authentic conversations that we realize we are not alone in our challenges, and as we share our insights, we pave the way for collective growth. Everyone's journey is unique, yet the common threads of vulnerability and courage strengthen our bonds, creating a supportive network for all involved. As you reflect on your journey, be encouraged to keep pushing forward, knowing that self-mastery is not about perfection, but rather embracing progress. Each challenge serves as an opportunity for growth, allowing you to gain deeper insights into who you are. Let your experiences propel you toward greater self-awareness and continue to seek knowledge that enriches your mind and soul. By committing to this path, you not only transform yourself but also inspire a ripple of change in the world, reminding others of the beauty in growth and self-discovery.